Men over 60 pay very close attention. Do exactly this before bed if you want to shrink prostate swelling naturally and stop waking up multiple times a night. I'm Dr. Emily Carter, and after decades treating men with benign prostate enlargement, I discovered that a single habit before bedtime can completely transform your sleep and improve urinary flow surprisingly fast. And the most impressive part is that this change is simple, natural, and begins working for many of my patients in just a few days. Before I show you the exact step you need to follow tonight, I want you to picture yourself waking up tomorrow morning feeling truly rested, after sleeping through the whole night without interruptions. Imagine the relief of finally regaining control of your bladder and your routine. Many men who apply this method tell me they regain energy, motivation, and even better mood simply because they start sleeping the way they should. And I know you may have already tried everything: supplements, teas, exercises, cutting down on liquids, yet you still keep waking up to go to the bathroom. That is frustrating, I know. But there is a reason none of that works completely. Your prostate responds best to interventions done right before sleep, when your body enters repair mode, and inflammation can be reduced far more effectively. In this video, I'm going to show you what to do before going to bed, why it works biologically, and how this practice connects to your prostate function, male hormones, and urinary flow. No aggressive medications, no surgeries, no complicated tricks, just a natural, safe method I have recommended for years in my clinic. We're also going to look quickly at why the prostate grows with age and how this small nighttime habit can reduce symptoms that many men believe are unavoidable. Once you understand this simple mechanism, you'll realize you've been suffering unnecessarily. And at the end of this video, I'm going to share a bonus recommendation that enhances the effects of this method even further. Many of my patients consider this final tip the true turning point in controlling prostate symptoms. So stay with me, because tonight may be the night everything starts to change for you. The prostate is a small gland, but an extremely influential one in a man's life. Located just below the bladder, it wraps around the urethra like a ring. When you're young, it's small, about the size of a walnut. But as the years pass, it often enlarges, a process called benign prostatic hyperplasia. This enlargement compresses the urethra, weakening the urinary stream and making it harder to fully empty the bladder. It's like trying to drain a bucket while squeezing the hose. The water always backs up. At night, this problem becomes even more noticeable. While you sleep, your body activates deep cycles of repair and hormonal regulation. But an inflamed or swollen prostate disrupts this process. The bladder sends constant signals to the brain, interpreted as urgency, even when very little urine is present. The result? You wake up repeatedly throughout the night, never reaching real rest. And the next day, you feel the consequences of fragmented sleep, fatigue, irritability, low energy, and hormonal decline. It's important to understand that this prostate growth isn't necessarily dangerous, but it's incredibly disruptive. It's not cancer, but it deeply affects daily life in ways many men overlook. Frequent nighttime urination impacts memory, focus, libido, and overall energy. And here's the part few people talk about. Poor sleep increases inflammation even further, creating a cycle that slowly worsens BPH symptoms. The causes behind this enlargement involve multiple factors: age, metabolism, diet, silent inflammation, hormonal changes, and even the gut microbiome. Yes, the balance of good and bad bacteria in your gut influences your prostate more than most men realize. When there's imbalance, the body produces more inflammatory molecules, which travel through the bloodstream to the pelvic region and intensify urinary symptoms. This is why any effective strategy needs to target inflammation, circulation, and hormonal balance, especially at night, when your body is naturally prepared for repair, but can only do so if it's in a state of internal equilibrium. And this is exactly where the method I'm about to show you fits in. Now that you understand why nighttime is the most critical window for prostate health, the next step is revealing what truly helps reduce inflammation while you sleep. And that involves a simple, natural, and surprisingly powerful action used in functional medicine for decades and now backed by modern research. The essential step you must take before going to bed involves preparing your body for a physiological state that reduces pelvic inflammation. improves circulation, and activates internal cellular repair mechanisms. The simplest and most effective way to do this is by consuming a small portion of healthy fats and specific antioxidants shortly before sleep. These compounds help regulate the inflammatory processes that accumulate throughout the day. The reason is simple. In the last hour before bedtime, your body decides how to allocate energy and resources. If you provide anti-inflammatory nutrients, antioxidants, and natural melatonin precursors, your prostate receives a direct signal to reduce tissue irritation. This lowers the constant urge to urinate and helps keep the bladder quiet through the night. It's a subtle process, but extremely powerful when done consistently. These nutrients also help relax smooth muscle in the pelvic region, making it easier for urine to flow without waking you. Many patients tell me that after just 2 or 3 nights, they notice a clear reduction in urinary urgency. Others describe a more continuous flow in the morning, indicating their bladder finally worked without interruption overnight. This strategy works because it targets the 3 root causes of enlargement: cellular inflammation, oxidative stress, and poor circulation. When you address these 3 factors before sleeping, you dramatically increase the chances of waking up only when your body truly needs to, not because of exaggerated prostate signals. And here's the most interesting part. Many of the foods that provide these nutrients are extremely accessible, common, and may already be in your kitchen right now. No prescriptions, no expensive supplements, no drastic lifestyle changes. Just simple choices that realign your physiology while you rest. Now, for this technique to truly work, you must choose the right food. One capable of targeting inflammation, circulation, oxygenation, and hormonal balance at the same time. And this is where we get into the group of the most powerful foods for prostate support, especially one that stands out and works perfectly as your nighttime ritual. Recent studies show that 5 types of nuts contain compounds highly beneficial for prostate health: pistachios, almonds, pecans, Brazil nuts, and walnuts. Each offers nutrients that reduce inflammation, improve circulation, and support hormonal balance essential for men over 60. Although all 5 are useful, they don't work the same way. Each targets a different part of the nighttime urinary problem. Understanding their individual roles is key to building an effective nighttime routine. Pistachios, for example, are excellent for promoting vasodilation thanks to arginine, an amino acid that boosts nitric oxide production. This helps deliver more nutrients to the pelvic region during sleep, reducing prostate inflammation. Almonds are rich in vitamin E and prebiotic fibers, which regulate gut health and systemic inflammation. An important point because gut imbalance worsens nighttime urinary symptoms. Pecans stand out for their high concentration of gamma-tocopherol, a special form of vitamin E that neutralizes specific free radicals linked to prostate growth. They also contain phytosterols that naturally modulate male hormones, reducing tissue irritation. Combined with their positive effect on cholesterol, they help improve circulation even during deep rest. Brazil nuts offer something almost unique in nature: an extraordinary density of selenium, a mineral the body uses to build powerful antioxidant enzymes. Just 1 nut per day can significantly enhance cellular protection and support prostate function. Men who adopt this habit often report relief during the night, when inflammation tends to peak. But among all these nuts, walnuts are the most powerful choice for your nighttime ritual. They are rich in plant-based omega-3s, polyphenols, and small amounts of natural melatonin, a trio that directly supports the 3 pillars of prostate health: inflammation, oxidation, and circadian rhythm. This combination helps your body enter deeper sleep while regulating cellular processes behind prostate enlargement. That's why, in my clinic, walnuts are the nighttime recommendation I emphasize most. When you include walnuts in your nighttime ritual, you create ideal internal conditions for pelvic muscle relaxation, improved urinary flow, and reduced urgency. This combined action is powerful, safe, and natural. And in the next topics, I'll show you exactly how to apply it for noticeable nighttime improvement. When you consume walnuts before bed, several important processes begin simultaneously inside your body. The omega-3s act as a direct inflammation modulator, reducing the swelling in the prostate that compresses the urethra and triggers nighttime awakenings. Meanwhile, the polyphenols are transformed in the gut into compounds called urolithins, which help protect prostate cells and slow down excessive growth. The natural melatonin found in walnuts plays an equally crucial role. Although the amount is small, it acts as an efficient signal to the brain to initiate deeper stages of nighttime repair. These stages, known as N3 sleep, are essential for restoring inflamed tissues throughout the body, including the pelvic region. Many patients tell me that after just a few nights following this recommendation, they wake up feeling that their bladder emptied more completely, a sign of improved relaxation during sleep. Another major effect involves circulation. Regular walnut consumption helps keep blood vessels flexible, ensuring oxygen and nutrients reach the prostate tissue properly. This reduces internal pressure that creates the sensation of urgency, even when the bladder isn't full. It's like the body finally finding the physiological harmony it needs to rest and repair structures that were constantly irritated. Walnuts also support hormonal balance, especially regarding testosterone and DHT, two hormones that directly influence prostate size. While they don't stop the natural aging process, they help maintain a more stable hormonal environment, which makes a significant difference for men seeking natural prostate support. This synergy of nutrients creates an incredibly powerful repair window during sleep. When you give your body omega-3s, antioxidants, and hormonal precursors at the right time, it acts like a calibrated repair engine, redirecting inflammation and easing internal tension. This quiet yet profound process is what many men describe as sleeping like I did 20 years ago. In my practice, men who adopt this nighttime walnut ritual show gradual but consistent improvements throughout the weeks. They report fewer nighttime awakenings, stronger urinary control during the day, and better morning energy. It's simple, natural, safe, and remarkably effective when done with consistency. To apply this ritual correctly, I recommend consuming about 7 walnut halves, a small portion, approximately 45 minutes before bed. This timing allows your body to begin digesting and releasing the compounds precisely when the brain prepares for deep sleep. Consistency is crucial because the benefits accumulate night after night. The more you repeat it, the more your body learns to reduce prostate irritation during sleep. For best results, combine this habit with balanced hydration throughout the day, reducing liquids only in the final 2 hours before bed. Avoid heavy dinners late at night, since that diverts blood flow to digestion instead of repair. These small lifestyle adjustments, when paired with the walnut ritual, create an exceptional internal environment for reducing BPH symptoms. The first improvements men usually report include fewer nighttime wake-ups, a more continuous morning urine flow, and a sense of deeper rest. In many cases, my team observes substantial reductions in urinary urgency after 3 to 4 weeks. These results don't happen by accident. They come from aligning nutrition, circadian rhythm, and cellular recovery with the most important time of day, bedtime. I want to emphasize that this technique doesn't replace medical care, but it serves as a powerful natural reinforcement for male health. Men who combine this ritual with light exercise, weight management, and a balanced diet tend to see even better progress, often reporting renewed vitality and energy. And the best part? It's simple, accessible, and rooted in well-established biological principles. Once you understand that the prostate reacts to inflammation, circulation, and hormonal signals, you begin to see why this nighttime ritual is so effective. Walnuts act precisely on these 3 pillars, helping reverse patterns that develop over decades. It's a gentle yet profoundly effective approach to restoring full nights of sleep, improving urinary control, and supporting healthier aging. If this video was helpful, leave a comment sharing how long you've been dealing with nighttime symptoms. Your story may help another man going through the same experience. And if you want to keep learning natural, evidence-based strategies to improve your health, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. I'm Dr. Emily Carter, and it's a pleasure to accompany you on this path toward deeper, more sustainable well-being.